Come on down. Get down here. You won. Get down here, you winner. We have a winner. Give him a hand, everybody. Get down here, you winner. Come on down. Claim your prize. You are a winner. Okay, so what's your name, sir?
Johnny Monaco.
Johnny. Okay, Johnny. Hey, where are you from?
I'm from Chicago.
Chicago, Illinois, the Windy City. They had the wind coming off the lake. A windy place indeed.
Actually, they call it that because they're referring to the big winded politicians. But I first thought of that myself. You know, I thought the same way you did.
Okay, not really why we're here, but you won the prize. You and a friend or a spouse, whichever way you go, you and a friend, anywhere you want to go, 7 days, okay? We're paying for the whole thing. We got the plane, the hotel, everything you're going to want. And it's going to be 7 days for you and a friend.
Actually, does it have to be a friend?
Well, yeah, it could be an acquaintance. It could be a romantic interest.
Yeah, actually, I don't have any friends. I'm not married or anything. I mean, I'm looking currently, but I don't. At the time, I don't really have any of that.
Well, listen, you gotta have a friend, right? Someone that's there that takes you places, maybe to the airport.
Yeah, I paid that guy. He's my friend, but I don't. It might be partially my fault, but yeah, I really just don't have any friends. I don't feel I do.
There's got to be someone. This is a trip. It's going to be out of this world. You're going to have a car.
Yeah, I just don't think I could take it. I can't take the trip. I can't. I don't have any friends. So you want me to tell you, okay?
You got to have a friend.
I don't have any friends. And I keep having to cut people off. I mean, sometimes I want to blame myself, but it's just those people that you might have for a long time in your life, like a real good friend that you've known forever. And then, you know, lately, every time you talk to them, just one thing after another, and just train wreck, just driving you crazy. Can't even talk any sense to them. They don't want to hear it. Just so entitled, you know, with their superficial quasi-knowledge on any subject, like they know everything. They've done nothing. But they'll tell you what they think about you. So you cut them off. I don't take it anymore, you know? I think I give people too much credit, is what I think I do. Because I assume they know these things. And then people that are idiots, it's the opposite. They don't give you any credit. But you know things. So I think that's partially my problem. And you can mix that in with Facebook. And, you know, they're nuts. I just don't have any patience for it. I mean, they're manic. One day it's like, you know, they're playing the victim. They're villainizing everything. And some of these people are parents and they're out there and they're just crazy because they let their kids do anything they want. And then they negotiate with them. But I keep them on my page as kind of like just, you know, so when it's like, just see what this crazy's doing today. You know, it's almost like following someone you like, but you're just following a crazy person just to see. People probably do that to me too, but it's a different type of crazy. Okay. And, you know, I just, going on there and seeing stuff, just getting like, just pisses me off. I mean, National Cat Day. It's just one more holiday I'm not going to get my mail. I mean, do we really need a holiday for a cat? I am so tired of the cats. I get it. I know. Nobody wants to see anything happen bad to a cat or a dog. They're our friends. They're our pets. I get it. Okay? And the only people that are mean to animals and stuff like that are crazy people to begin with. You're not going to be able to teach them anything because they're crazy. Idiots. All right? But, you know, I know you're carrying the torch for these cats and dogs. We're right there with you. It's just that, you know, I adopted 3 dogs. Like, it makes them a saint. And then they're better than the other people with no dogs. Yeah. I think they just use these animals to set themselves apart. Yet none of them have been to the Tyson chicken plant. Some people, it goes either way. They can, I haven't eaten any meat product in 12 years. And, that's great. It's healthy, I think, to a degree. And they're saving animals, and they don't want to eat something because they're contributing to slaughtering of an animal. And I get that. These aren't the same animals that you're putting on your Facebook profile, though. They're raised for people to eat. I get it. It's horrible. But what are you going to do? Then you could do a selfie challenge to raise awareness for. They're raising awareness for themselves to put themselves on another selfie. I can't say much because I take a lot of them myself. Actually, I think the world does, because the iPhone now comes with a selfie folder. So that one's always full up on mine. Very vain. I'm running out of ideas, to tell you the truth. What else you can take a picture of? I take pictures of other stuff too. And so you're trying to raise awareness because, we get it. Nobody wants to see dogs fight or cats lose eyes. Every time I see a wounded cat, it always has like a one eye missing. Like it needs a patch. Like it just got shot with a BB gun or something. That's a real little eye. I mean, a cat's eyes, they must have ran into something, Maybe it ran into the edge of something. But, they got to get him a patch. And there are people posting I'm at the gym.
Game? What's a game?
And it's always the ones that are posting about being at the gym that look like they got no business being in a gym or have never been in a gym. And they've been going to there for like years.
Oh, a game.
And bicycling through my town with those outfits with the hats. It's like $300 worth of sporting gear. And their stomachs sticking out. And they're real uppity. They got fancy mirrors. And they're always yelling.
On your right, come on!
Like they're training for the Olympics. Fat. And so, whatever. People are starting to really... everything's always amazing. And the new one's killing it. Killing it. Went and saw them. Killing it. I mean, that's some pretty big words. Maybe it's just, they're doing pretty good. Or, for a band that practices 4 times a week, they're not bad. Are they killing it? Killing it and amazing. Or like when I see like a 75-year-old Polish guy balancing a stove on his chin. He's like spinning plates. That's amazing. And to not drop the dishes, killing it. But some of the stuff I've been seeing that people have been like, this is just destroying. And I go on there and look at it. It's like, I guess, But they're blessed, Blessed. A lot of that too. I think if you interchange the word blessed and lucky, they're kind of interchangeable. Think about that one. Anytime you're about to use the blessed, just think of luck. It's sort of the same thing. And the people that I see using these terms a lot are the same crazy people that are having weekly meltdowns and yet posting some philosophical quote that, they believe represents them to a degree. And it's not coming from this idiot because you can go back in their timeline and see how they write. So all of a sudden there's this big, epiphany and, self-affirmation, and they're just not that clever of people. So when they write this thing, if Gandhi says it, well, he looks like he means that he's probably thought about what he said. He looks like he's got a pretty good track record. The resume looks great. Very caring. I think I'm going to, go with him. What about this other idiot train wreck that posts how crazy life is and fuck my life and this shit. And then the next day, comes back with a huge apology, basically, to us. And, toxic people. Things happen for a reason. Yeah, the reason's you're an idiot. Be good to each other, folks. And, like we don't want to do those things. And then they start commenting on their own posts and they have a conversation with themselves. Girls' night out. I need this. I need this. I've been a train wreck so long. And I haven't had a drink in 3 days. I need this. Chips Enough keeps leaving me voice messages. Here, listen to this one.
Ian Monday, hope you're well. Cheers.
I don't even know what he said in the beginning there. I don't understand what he's saying. I get the rest of it. Cheers. I know.
Cheers.
Yeah. You're not from England.
Cheers.
And I'm just tired of the cheers. People saying that all the time.
Cheers.
How about thanks or okay? I don't know. Cheers.
Ian Monday, hope you're well.
And they've got to tell you what time it is, what day they're calling. I know what time and day it is on the fucking thing. It says the time and the day since the 80s with the tape machine voice messages. They're surely going to say it now.
Ian Monday, hope you're well.
And they always drag it out. It's got to be, it's, hey man, hey, it's, Tuesday, and it's about 12:40, 12:50. Like that, real long before they get into their stupid shit. And then they don't even say anything. And then it's like, give me a call.
Cheers.
Yeah, but just tell me what you want. I didn't call you back. And the kids don't even use phones anymore. Try calling someone under 20. I don't know what the hell you're doing. They don't want to talk to you. They think if you call them, you're like going steady. You can't even, you got to just text them or else it's just weird.
Cheers.
Yeah. 20. Yeah, so he keeps leaving me these voice messages. I don't know what he's saying.
Ian Monday, hope you're well.
I just know that he sent me one that said, pray for Paris. Well, actually, it was more of a homemade meme with him with his hands praying that looked like they hadn't been washed in a year. And his hat and sunglasses. He said he thought maybe I might want to post it for my fans in Paris. I don't think I have any fans in Paris. He probably does, but why would I post it? They're not my filthy hands. And of course, and nobody wants to see people die. It's a horrible thing. Yes. But it sort of seems like everyone's kind of, they don't even know where France is on the map. And they're praying for Paris. And they're telling me to pray for it. When religion is the thing that started this whole thing in the first place.
But I'm not saying that we're better or greater or comparing us with Jesus Christ as a person or God as a thing or whatever it is. I just said what I said and it was wrong or was taken wrong and now it's all this.
And I think it just maybe feels like, I think they're using the tragedy to make themselves look better as people. Because I don't think some of these people, they say they care and they changed their Facebook to the flag. And I'm sure a lot of them do, But I think they do it for atonement. I think they feel that they should care for people because it'll make them a better person. So when they go to heaven that they believe exists, they're going to get right in. At table for two. Oh, we've been watching you. You guys come right in.
Cheers.
I don't know. It just seems like a lot of self-promotion in these people. I'm going to take a commercial break and we'll be right back. Well, we didn't win, but at least I sort of tried. It's okay, Billy. Everyone's a winner. You're all equally good. And everyone deserves a trophy, even the winners. Now who's ready for a second lunch, then be late for their guitar lesson? Ah, shit, Mom. Do I have to fucking go this week? Hey, I thought you liked guitars. Because you know who's getting the stupidest looking brand new one I could find for Christmas this year. I just didn't practice again this week. I mean, between my iPhone, iPad, TV, girls, Xbox, and doing nothing, there's just no time to learn things. I mean, even though my guitar teacher says if I don't, I'm wasting his time and my money. But I don't care because Dad pays for it. I have my own savings. Oh, Billy, it doesn't matter. It's just one more thing in your life that you'll get mediocre at, then quit because it's not handed to you. But as an adult, you'll absolutely want the acknowledgement and pat on the back. Now let's get it in gear, Rockstar, so Mommy can take a break and check her GoFundMe page, because that child custody lawyer isn't going to pay himself to take care of a case I deserve to win. Even though I'm a crazy asshole. Okay, we're back. I found out where all the girls are, and they're not here in my room. They're out. They're out and doing stuff. They're out in places, in restaurants, in airports.
Cheers.
And places like that. I was on a gig at a Song Division gig, and the drummer, she's like, you should sign up for Tinder. I'm on Tinder. Yeah, you can find someone close, local by, maybe you can get together. And a lot of them are looking for serious stuff too, and you get them right in your neighborhood. So I'm drinking with him. We're at the bar in a hotel. I'm like, that sounds like a good idea. So of course I go on and sign up on Timber, which is not Tinder. It's a completely different site. It's a porno thing. And I'm looking at my thing. I'm like, this doesn't even look like yours. And yours is different, Is that the main page? How come I'm getting all these? And so they're sending me emails and everything. It's like a spam thing. I don't know. So I had to dump that and then re-sign up on the real one. And I was like on there for, I don't know, like a few minutes. And it's like a leper colony on there. It's horrible. Like swipe. And if you ever do find one that looks decent, it's like some ad, some stupid thing. It's fake. And I fill out my profile. I mean, I'm not hard to find. If you looked up my name, I'm using my name, you could probably find me. Some of these people, I don't know. I don't know who they are. So I just don't think it's going to work for me. I'm not into it. And those chicks are ugly. A couple of them were, they look crazy. I guess you kind of got to be nuts, right? To go in there? I don't know. So I was just, that ended. And then I was watching a lot of Fargo and American Horror Story. And Fargo is great. It's so good. It's well written. The cinematography is great. The acting is great. It's edgy. It's just really good. The acting, I guess. And American Horror Story, always good. This season's cool. Oh, and Scream Queens. Yeah, it's great. Funny. Really good. Good new show. And of course, Empire's back for its second season, and some good stuff happening in that right now. So all good shows on Fox. And then I was flipping through something, and I was watching this second Purge. A shitty movie. Everyone's saying how good it was. I guess everyone, between like 20 and 30 thought it was great. I don't know. I didn't think it was that good. Horrible acting and shitty. And that sound. Just keep hearing this thing, for like 40 minutes until I forgot about the whole movie. So my relationship with Starbucks is just getting weird. They're real casual over there now when you order. Like I'll pull up and he'll be like, hey, what's going on? What can I get you? It's just talk like it's too casual. I mean, it doesn't have to be like proper or anything, but they're kind of making it sound like they like you, like they're being friendly. They don't even know you. You're on the other side of the Jack in the Box thing. They don't know what you look like, but actually they got a video now. So now there's a video camera you pull up, like, hey, man, how you doing? I'm there all the time. I try to mix them up because one place will start sucking, then you got to switch because they got someone who doesn't know how to do it right. The coffee tastes like shit. And then, it's just, it is like a relationship with these fucking people. And the casual greeting, not into. And then some of them put their hand on top of the cup when they hand it back to you. So I'm like, thanks. And I grab it and I put it right by my mouth, and it smells like their fucking perfume or whatever's on their hand. I mean, what kind of an asshole do you got to be to not know that's where you don't put your hand? On top of the hole that goes in your mouth. They're too busy vaping and saying hello to me. And it's just, you know, they're just too casual. Like that sounds delicious. Like I ordered, like, you know, can I get a grande caramel macchiato, extra caramel? Oh, that sounds delicious. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. It sounds delicious. First of all, it's okay. Especially, you know, I'm drinking so many of them, I don't taste them anymore. It's like when a dog eats a hot dog. But I mean, I don't know. It helps me go to the bathroom. So I drink one. It gets you a little jacked. I shouldn't be drinking these. They're horrible, probably. I'm sure they are. But they're just getting too casual and telling me it's delicious and what's going on, hanging out, talking to me, smiling. Do you need a stopper? No, but can I get a straw? Straw? You know, turn their head sideways and trying to decide on what length of straw to give me. Fuck you. So yeah, whatever. Starbucks. It's right up there with people that talk loud in the restaurants. Everywhere I go, there's one table of people. There's something so funny going on over there that they have to laugh so loud, like stupid loud. And I'm okay with laughter, even though their laughter gives me, you know, pain. It's not that I'm not happy for them or that they're not having a good time. Like, I don't like laughter. I like laughter. I'm big into that. I just don't think there's anyone that funny at that fucking table that, you know, requires that loud of a laugh. You know, you look over there. Because unless Don Rickles is over there doing stand-up, they shouldn't be laughing that loud. Because the whole restaurant, you can tell people are trying not to look, or some people look, and some people do that thing where they don't move their head, but they kind of move their eyes a little bit, like to their partner, like, you know, this guy. You know, what are you going to do? Go over there? Hey, shut the fuck up. You know, you can't say that. Because they're having fun. They're out. They're doing things. They're supposed to be happy, smiling and laughing. Just a little fucking loud, you know? It seems like there's always one too, you know? It's not like the whole table. It's like not a group laugh. It's one ding-dong. Yeah, so other than that, I just listening to a lot of Coast to Coast. It's a great show. The Secret Space Program, the Blue Avian, and the Advanced Civilizations on Mars, which is a good one. Really cool stuff. Listening to a lot of that when I go to bed. I just put it on. And as I drift off, listening to these interesting podcasts. And one of them was talking about the Anunnaki, which is a song that I came up with, titled A Song That I Came Up With. I don't know why. There's a little instrumental guitar thing that we were going to put in the set for this tour coming up. So there's some guitar going on the set. I didn't finish it yet, but here's some of that track. Yeah, so that'll be cool if we ever do it. And then I was also working on a track for a friend of mine out, Danny Goldstein out in Las Vegas. Told him I'd help him out and sing on a track of his and, you know, do a little demo of it for him. Here's a little bit of that.
Sometimes we'd walk and talk about all the plans. Nobody else can ever understand how you feel inside when I'm
And that one came out pretty good. I guess he was happy with it. And it's a cool song. Good song. And it's football. Football. It's big now. All right. Been watching football. I mean, I know what's going on. I don't go crazy. I know some people, like Eric, my drummer, if the Bears lose, he's like a crazy person for like a week, maybe longer. Kind of pissy, you know? And I don't know. I think he's been real nice lately. And now when I tie the two together, it's because the Bears are winning. But he gets really nuts with this stuff. I know a lot of people, not just him, a lot of people do. It's a huge thing. I know. I get it. It's sports ball. Yay. And I watch it too, you know, but it just seems like, you know, what you're going to be so gung-ho because you happen to be from that geographical part of the map. So that's your team. It just seems a little weird, you know. There's lots of tight outfits and, you know, butt padding, you know, padding on the rear. You know, for a testosterone macho sport, there's a lot of that going on. I was watching the other day, and I was just trying to remember all the stuff I heard while I'm watching this thing. And they're saying stuff like deep field, holding, it came up the middle, two-man rush, tight end, wide receiver, sack, the pocket collapsed on him, filling in the gap. He got pounded. The length of Ron Parker. He ran right into the arms of Jonathan Anderson. The quick release. No protection. A game of inches. End zone. More pressure on the inside. The pressure in his face. Pressure coming. Look for the hole. Staying on his man. He's got great size. And of course the Green Bay Packers. And the Bears, which also is a sexual term. And I don't know, just seems a little gay. Racist, too. The Redskins against the Chiefs? Would you go call one of them that and see what happens? Scalp you. So, you know, but I've been watching a little bit of football. Then Halloween came, which I think is more for the kids, you know? College kids, you know, do it, but they're mocking it. You know, they're mocking it. There's no one bringing anybody back from the dead. There's no seances. There's no, you know, Mary Worth or trying to really, you know, get a spirit, call a spirit, you know, really summon one. They're just out drinking like they do all the time, wearing, you know, hot cop outfits. And some adults too, which I think, you know, I don't know. I know some people, you can't lose your spirit of Halloween because then you lose. The terrorists win. I mean, I get it. You want to have fun. You want to go out and you want to dress up in a sexy outfit. You're an adult. I don't know. At least they're still trying to do something and have fun. I don't know. I'm dressed up. I never dress up for Halloween. I should, though. I don't even know what I'd be. When I was little, I did. I used to love Halloween. I don't know what the hell happened. And then I had to go to Detroit for Song Division gig. Which, the gig was great, but getting there and back was a fucking nightmare. It was like it's like a 45-minute flight. It took me 16 hours to get back. Because that fucking airport. Well, they closed down O'Hare because it was windy. You know, a little bit of wind. Windy city. Like we were talking about earlier on the game show. And doesn't mean that. And, you know, I get that. The airport's closed. So it got pushed back like 5-6 hours. And then they put us on the runway for like an hour and a half. And then it just didn't happen. And they brought us all back in after they deplaned us. And they told us a couple hours, giving us updates. I went to go get something to eat with this crazy guy I met. Next thing I know, I'll come back like maybe 35, 40 minutes later, tops. And the door's shut. Everyone's on the plane. They won't let us back on the plane. It's going. That's it. You missed it. I didn't get any warning. It wasn't just me and him. There's like 16 people there freaking out. And the one lady was good. She was trying to help everybody. And the other one was lazy. And there was no urgency. And she was leaning over and yawning and putting her hand down her pants and rolling her eyes at me. And she was a real bitch. I can't stand her. And I wanted to report her, actually, but I was so tired that I just wanted to get back. I don't know. It was just stupid. Whatever. Just took a long time to get back. And when I got back, and they're supposed to play this show with Stephen Piercy from Rat. And it's been canceled. I mean, no one even told me. Someone messaged me on Facebook. You better check that out. I'm like, no one told me. And then I look on their page and it's canceled. And then I don't even get a call from anybody.
Yeah, Monday, hope you're well.
And I emailed my agent and didn't respond.
Cheers.
And it's been, 3 days since, and no one's called me.
Cheers.
This organization is horrible. No communication. You have to have communication in anything good.
Yeah, Monday, hope you're well.
You always got to have that. So, yeah, Thanksgiving's coming up. There's a holiday that we can all be proud of. And by we, I mean the white people. It's, what a sham, They figure out they can get over there. They go there. They roll up. And they're like, this is what we're going to do. We're going to get in there. Guys, are you listening? Pay attention. And we're gonna feel it out. We're going to talk to them. We're going to see what they got land-wise. And then we're going to give them these filthy blankets filled with smallpox and maybe rape and kill a bunch of people. We'll probably get a holiday out of it. Question. You in the back. You with the hat. The pilgrim hat. You. How are we going to get the smallpox into the blankets? Don't worry about that. Just don't worry about that. Worry about your part. You do the stuffing. And then we'll be doing some stuffing. Oh, by the way, we already knew the earth was round, fuckface. So, I don't know. I get it. It's turkey and everything. It's fun. Not for the turkey and the Indians, but for everyone else. So, it's just something that we've have over our time, and we just celebrate it. Okay, well, have a good Thanksgiving. And I'm going to leave you with this tune called So Into Me, So Into You. And until next time, everybody, please post responsibly. Bye.
You can talk about it, the good part. You can live without it in the dark. You can tell yourself you're just protecting his heart, but you used to love. Tell it to the world, I cannot hear you. Tell it to your friends, so into me, so into you. You can try and make me believe you. You can talk and tell me I'm so cool. You can act alone, but you're still committing the crime, 'cause you used to love. Tell it to the world, I cannot hear you. Tell it to your friends, so into me, so into you, so into you, so into you. Touch and kiss me in all the wrong ways. Delete, defriend, and block me the next day. You play the victim well, and it's the same all the time, 'cause you used to love. Tell it to the world, I cannot hear you. Tell it to your friends, so into me, so into me. You used to love. Tell it to the world, I cannot hear you. Tell it to your friends.